The world is not what it seems. It is an illusion created by your own mind. What is meant by this? Let's take a look at the way that our senses work. Our senses are biological sensors which communicate with our brains through nerve signals. The sense organs themselves take some time to respond to stimulus, and even the nerve message doesn't get to your brain instantaneously. It takes some time for the electrical signal to travel along the length of the nerve. By the time the signal reaches your brain, it is already delayed. Your brain then takes this information and creates a model of reality based on what it receives from your senses. This model is not reality itself, but only a representation of reality. It is an illusion created by your mind. How do we know that the world we see is an illusion? Because our brains are constantly filling in the gaps. For example, when you look at a table, you don't see all the individual atoms that make up the table. You see the illusion of a table. Your brain has created this illusion based on the information it receives from your senses. In fact, there has never been a single moment in time when you experienced the present moment through the senses. All sense experience is delayed. You are always living in the past. This is not to say that the world is not real, only that what we experience is not reality itself, but only a representation of reality. It is an illusion created by our mind. It's important to know this because it means that we have the power to create our own reality. If the world we experience is an illusion created by our mind, then we have the power to change that illusion. We can choose what we want to focus on. We can choose what we want to believe. We can create our own reality. This doesn't mean that we can change the physical world, but we can change our experience of the world. We can choose to focus on the positive instead of the negative. We can choose to see the world as a friendly place instead of a hostile place. We can choose to believe that we are capable and competent instead of believing that we are powerless and incapable. When we change the way we see the world, we change the world we see, and we also naturally change the responses we have to the world. If you want to change your life, change the way you see the world.